Good morning.
Good morning.
Good breakfasts all around.
Yes, I had a breakfast.
You had one.
I had one.
You took it.
Thank you guys for being patient while I had a breakfast. That's why we're a bit late.
Yeah, she took a whole hour.
I did not take a whole hour, but I had a breakfast. I definitely had a breakfast.
Oh, Ali needs hugs. Give Aline some hugs.
Aline, hugs are being sent your way right now.
Hey, Rabbit, how's it going?
I wish I could have him play with just one finger, but I think... How does the sound sound? How does the sound sound?
How does the sound sound?
I
Oh,
think I need to put one finger in here or it's gonna...
it's a buffalo. Hey, the buffalo.
Oh, hello. There's Buffy. Do you have your Buffy cam going?
I don't have it going now. She's kind of over that direction anyway.
I wonder why.
Why what?
Well, we could put the Buffy cam on and just leave it on.
Buffy cam.
The Buffy cam. She's going over to see what Declan had for dinner last night. So how are you guys doing? Is it Wednesday?
Actually I don't know.
Guys,
Yeah.
is it Wednesday?
Yes it is.
Okay. A happy Wednesday. That's good. I was worried it was Thursday when I woke up. I woke up and I was like, it's Wednesday, right? It better gosh darn be Wednesday.
Yeah, still feels like Tuesday to me, but I think that's because I've been like trying to finish things for Tuesday, and I finished them yesterday, and it still feels like it should be Tuesday.
Right, I see. But I'm glad that you finished them. That's awesome. Because now I can pull you onto projects.
You can pull me.
Yeah.
Push me, pull me.
I can pull you.
I really don't know what is going on here. But
What is it? Oh, in your
yeah,
piece. I'm not sure either, but I like it.
some sort of frolicking.
I feel like they're having a good time.
Yeah. How is your anime asa going, Lieutenant?
Oh, it's going good. I think.
What's anime asa?
Well, maybe it's animation, I'm not sure. Because if anime is animation in Japanese, maybe animeasa is how you say sort of your animation work or something. Tibbs, you'll have to tell us. Fog ladies.
I think they mean. Oh, how asa means morning. So how's your morning animation going?
Oh, that's awesome. Oh
Um,
man.
And I think the fog ladies are this trio.
I like that name for them. The fog ladies. They cometh.
They come from
They
the fog.
cometh. Lo, they emerge. It's good. It's a good morning so far, but we've only wake up recently, so who knows what will happen. You guys got any cool plans for today? I just figured I thought it might be funny if Aaron was playing with one finger.
And still managing to play all the notes.
Just no, not so much that. Just I thought it would be funny because when someone's trying to learn how to play and they're doing it badly, that tends to be what they do.
Alright, gotcha.
And I was hoping that the music would be sparse enough for it to not take people out of the moment too much. But I'll see.
Yeah, try it.
Put it in. I'll see whether it looks like it works.
Good morning, Hardy.
Good morning. If only I could draw hands. Well, that will do for now. To get some point across.
How are you doing?
There's something nice about that one still though.
Hi, let's try. Welcome to the stream. What brings you here? I hope you're having a good morning. Hey, match vacuums. No, I'm doing a new Google. It started out with just drawing like figures in motion, but it's sort of turning into a whole thing.
I'm sorry if I go quiet. Sometimes when I'm watching the animation back, I'm just trying to figure out if it's working or not.
Huh. Because that's not let done. This is a new name, say hello, figure out what's going on with them. Adam Festo, welcome.
I wonder if we could use, because I like this shot, I wonder if we could use this shot instead of this.
Also, Emma, welcome.
Hey Emma! Welcome, welcome! Oh, well, good morning, Haddock. At least you got a good lie-in, huh?
What's important, Hardy, is that you woke, says Tim.
Yeah.
Because you are woke. Gonna make a face here, eh? Yeah, just gonna put a nose here. I should probably work out the structure of the head a bit more.
We could probably have this dude actually pop up like a daisy. Try it.
Like a daisy. Buffy's on the Buffy cam.
Popping out of the snow like daisies.
Wish
Oh,
I had
I
a
see.
little turret.
Did you just say she had a little turret?
No, if only the cam was on a little turret that was like motion.
Ah.
That'd be a cool thing to build.
You could do that if you wanted.
Well, motion sensors and a little motor that turns like little thing. Buffy, you're facing the wrong way. Yeah, you are. Bah, bah, bah.
I've been saying to Mike that we should make something cool. Together, like something robotic or mechanical.
Yeah, you were inspired by Patrick making his clock thing.
Yeah. Patrick's making the clock from Harry Potter, where it tracks where you are, whether you're at work or whether you are.
Yeah, the Weasley family clock. So cool. Maybe we can make a little Buffy turret.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
What is it? Oh, Mike thinking if he puts a box in front of the camera, he'll be able to attract a cat, I think.
That's my plan.
Let's put a bit of colour behind him. Just so that he can overlap over the top of the other ones. Overlap over the top of the drawing in front.
Oh, what's that? What's that? What is it? What's that? She came toward it.
Hello. You okay there, Buff? You okay there?
Walk around the thing.
Aww.
Oh.
That was a good try, Mike.
Maybe it's the plastic thing. She sat in there earlier. Now it's just a box. Definitely.
Yeah, just have him pop over the top.
Saying frequently is important. I hate losing work that you just literally just done and you feel like, oh, okay, that's a good milestone. I'll just save it, and then you're like, or in mid gesture to be like, and it's just like, oh, hang, oh no, I'm dead. I've luckily got autosave on for Photoshop. But it only saves in like 20-minute increments, so it's still the potential of losing work.
Yeah, but it's much better
than all of it. Yeah. Or since your last take control save. It kind of worked. Oh, it's the box. Oh, watch the box. It's really annoying that it's something shutting down while in the middle of saving. Oh yeah, because that has the potential to corrupt stuff. Like if you don't start and end saving the kind of control file for it, and it's mid edit, you end up with something that's half written and that doesn't make sense.
That's the worst. Like even just simple things like moving files from one place to another. Like if you accidentally cancel in the middle or something goes wrong.
Yeah, we've been recording footage once, and if you like close the software in the middle, or it crashes in the middle of recording, and you're using a particular file format, I think we use MP4s. If an MP4 like stops recording in the middle, it doesn't finish off the kind of the file that lets.
Encoding, I guess.
Kind of like I think there's a part of the file that needs to get written, like the header or something, and it just doesn't get fully written. So you end up having to get software that you give it the broken file, and then you point it at a similar but unbroken file, and it uses the information from the unbroken file to try and fill in the gaps of the broken one.
Yeah, it's a laborious and hit and miss process. Well, yeah. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Well, the software isn't that cheap.
Yeah, it takes a long time.
There's one version of the software that like charges you per use, which is like, oh.
I can see how it would be like if you were making money from those videos, you could justify buying it and being charged per use because you only use it when you needed.
Yeah. What am I working on? I'm not really sure. It's kind of like just a painting off the top of my head. It's not a painting off the top of my head. I don't have 3 dancing ladies being all.
You could do a painting off the top of your head, and it'd be very interesting.
I don't. Well, you know, I'm not saying that a very, very meticulously painted painting at the top of someone's head is not going to be interesting, but top of my head.
I like the thought of you having 3 foggy ladies up there.
I could explain things. I could just ask more questions.
Huh?
Having 3 foggy ladies dancing on my head could explain things.
Oh, I see. So everything makes so much sense now.
One time we were recording some gameplay footage, and we absent-mindedly closed the the software while the game was still running. I think. No, that's
It's
what we
not
did.
that.
We closed the
thing
game while the recording was still going.
No, I think. Yeah, that's what happens. It's
Yeah.
when you're recording and you're like, okay, we've finished now, and you shut the game down,
Yeah.
but forget to turn off the recording first.
The recording is just like, oh, I don't have the window I was recording, and it doesn't just close off automatically. Like,
It screws up the file.
yeah, like the software crashes.
And it's surprisingly easy to forget and do it in the wrong order, rather than shutting off the recording first and then shutting down the game, to just be like, well, let's quit the game, and then try and stop the recording and be like, oh no. So it was E3 yesterday, right?
I think it's been E3 for the last 3 days.
My Twitter's exploding.
It was Nintendo yesterday, so it's probably mostly Nintendo stuff.
Oh, that's why. So was yesterday the final day?
I think so.
I really don't like that side view of Iron. That looks pretty bad. Let's see if I can fix it.
Is there anything people are excited for the account has it come out with E3? And they were like, oh yeah, me. You should not do accent.
What kind of accent was that meant to be?
A little bit Australian?
Because I didn't even realize we were trying to do an accent. I just thought you were doing a stupid voice.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's an accent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I can't do an Australian accent, so it's better than my attempt would have been. If you could choose any accent to be like just awesome at, Mike,
yeah,
what would you choose?
Scottish.
You'd want to be like really, really good at a Scottish accent.
Yeah.
Even though you spend most of your life trying not to get one.
I didn't spend most of my life trying not to get a Scottish accent. It's just not the one around me.
Well, which one would you like?
A Parisian accent. But that's not Scottish. I changed my mind.
Okay. Would you rather have a Parisian accent?
You know what? I think I would rather have like maybe one of the Scandinavian countries' accents, or like an Icelandic, like Alsta has.
Do you want that accent, or do you want to be able to speak that language? Because they're two different things.
That accent and the language would be cool. Both.
What if you could choose just the accent?
I would still go with Icelandic English accent.
Okay. How come?
I think it sounds cool.
Okay. I think I would go American. Because I absolutely can't do an American accent. And I think it would be very useful.
So says Doig South African New Zealander accent is wonderful. Yeah.
There you go. You nailed it already, mate. Eileen would go Australian.
I think you would suit an Australian accent. You've got that fun-loving, go-getting attitude.
I can't imagine a lead speaking an Australian accent. It would be something I'd really like to see. They do sound really chill, don't they?
That face is too small. Have I fucked up?
Is that a piano? I don't know. It might be. Kind of.
Did you say that a piano?
I'm trying to draw one, and well, I'm at least trying to imply one. That is very bad.
You're the DJ habit faster. Is that so? We've got a 5-hour thing going at the moment. Some sort of anime epic playlist. Unless you're trying to do an Australian accent, I completely missed that step.
I thought it could go Silentian.
Old choice.
Silentia!
It would be great if there was like a culture that just communicated by comfortable silences.
That would be great. I wonder if I could just... Nah. Just trying to shift frames around to where they make sense. Probably don't need that breakdown in there. Where's this camera move that's happening? And how do I make it like 3 times faster? That entire thing needs to be reframed. Methinks.
Methinks? Reframed? What does that mean?
Well, I'll redraw it basically. Because the framing for this isn't very good. Essentially, that's all it means. Why is it still zooming? Okay, this drawing just needs to be different, better, completely changed. There is no wrong way to pronounce my name. Habifastro. So you guys, what you up to today? What are you up to today?
Give us information.
I think everyone is just very excited to find out that Daisy is going to be in the new Super Smash Bros.
Is Daisy one of the princesses?
Yeah.
Why is that? Why is that exciting?
I think because some people really like her. But to me, she's always seemed like kind of a non-character with not much development. So it'll be interesting to see what she's like, what they have her do.
Right.
How much personality they show through her moveset, because I don't think she's shown much personality yet.
You worked on an animated project, says Happy Pastro.
That's awesome.
That's who I'm just gonna call Ha.
Habe.
Happy. Yeah, okay. Abe.
Ah. You can do it, Hardik. Your acting's always been one of your strengths. So I think you'll be good. I think you'll do a really good job.
Patch Vacuums is animating some circles with rockets to shake off some animator rust. Sounds intense.
Yeah, geez, that sounds awesome. Hardy says, I don't know, I've never been happy with any of the acting shots I've tried animating, and it's scary. It is, it never stops being scary. But who knows, maybe today's the day you do something that you feel happy with. Just keep it simple and try not to put too many acting poses in to one bit. That's the mistake I keep making.
What's that now?
That I try to cram too many different poses
Into an acting shot.
into each moment.
I think we can switch off Buffy now.
Yeah, I think Buffy's gone. Okay, here we are. I finished sipping my tea. I'll catch you later, Stripe.
Strive for Transcendence asks, what do you think? Well, friend said they gotta go and they love us. Keeping awesome and unique. But before I go, what do you think will be your next playthrough?
Well, it's either gonna be Dream Daddy or Secret of Mana or Hyperlight Drifter.
Yeah.
All three of them have episodes recorded for them, but we haven't had time to keep doing it regularly.
Yeah.
Like, we haven't played anything together in a month or so because of deadlines. So we need to get back into whichever series, and then Dream Daddy and Hyperlight Drifter need introduction and outros.
Yes. Yeah.
So
it's probably going to be Secret of Mana first.
Yeah, so it'll probably be Secret of Mana first, just because we have an outro for that.
Yeah.
But doing the intros and the outros takes a lot of time, and it ends up when we've got as much work on as we do at the minute, I can't really justify taking time out to animate those. Yeah,
because you're spending these times on the other projects you've got commitments to.
Yeah, just because I volunteered for this, but I want to make sure that it's in on time and everything.
Who are among our biggest artistic influences? Oh, good question. I really like the work of Ian McCaig. I think his stuff is really cool. There's tons. Karpinski is awesome. I love his pencil work and his sketchbook work.
Yeah.
Classical Bujo is like way up there, and I recently discovered another artist. Is it Berkeley? Rod Berkeley? John Berkeley? I remember Berkeley, and his stuff is fucking awesome. Like, I'd never seen his work before, and suddenly he's like top 5, definitely top 10 in artists that were just like, oh man, those are cool. Let me show you. Ruggiero. I particularly like this painting by Visual. You can kind of, now that I realize it, like girls frolicking. There's a common theme there. And then Berkeley. I think his name's Berkeley, right?
Yeah. Berkley.
Yeah. Stuff like
Stripe says, please consider Moonlighter or Death's Gambit for maybe after that game. Moonlighter just came out and Death's Gambit is coming out in August. Okay, awesome. Thank you for the recommendations. We'll check those out.
Moonlighter looks freaking awesome. Yeah, Moonlighter is the one about the shopkeeper who goes dungeoning at night.
I don't know about that one. I don't think anyone's told me about it before. That sounds really cool. We'll check it out. Yeah, it'd be awesome to have you, Stripe. Have a great day. Or a great night if you're going to bed. Hello, Clever Stump.
Yo.
How are you doing?
It's John Berkeley. Let me find something else. Alright. The website I found doesn't really let you copy things from it easily. Oh, there we go. Stuff like that. Take care for now, Stripe.
I'm glad you're doing well. That's awesome, Clever Stump. I think for me, my artistic influences would be Mobius. I love Norman Rockwell.
Norman Rockwell's a good show.
He's amazing for telling stories in one simple image. Like, just an incredible painter. Incredible at getting likenesses. Hideaki Anno, who's an animation director and just an animator as well. His drawings are incredibly beautiful, and he knows what he's about. Let's see. I love Craig McCracken. His stuff is great.
Yeah.
Full of life and energy. Really fun. He did Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack and wander over yonder. Of course, Milk Call is a big influence. Just because his draftsmanship is so beautiful and strong. Like, he's just inspiring to look at, as well as Glen Keane. I suppose every animator has those two on their list though, so I don't want to give you super obvious ones.
I don't think there's any harm in going with really strong. They're obvious choices because they're so good.
Yeah. And Norman Rockwell, yeah! He's amazing! I love his work so much. Oh, and Matthias Bagara is one. He does incredible ink works. He's the one who's drawing Coda at the minute that Mike's colouring. But I was a fan of his work long before he started working on that.
Coda's out today.
Oh, we should go and grab it.
Yeah, Coda 2.
I thought it was that 17th.
Mm-mm.
Okay. What about you guys? Let us know what your influences are. If there's anyone you think we should look at. Aw, Howie Faster, I'm not sure how much we've contributed exactly, but I'm really happy if people are finding it helpful and inspirational.
Yeah.
And that's the main thing. 2D animation forever! I'll definitely never stop doing 2D. Or trying to draw these hands, because they're hard.
You never stop trying to draw them.
Never stop trying to draw these hands. So I want him to... I just need to be rougher about it and not worry so much. Because he's just got up off his chair. Let me get rid of this so I can see. So do I want him to have his back arced over that way? No. I want him to have his back arced over this way. More like this. Let this be a lesson. Always work rough. I have a bad habit of trying to do finished drawing straight off the bat instead of getting rough gestures down first. And it always bites me in the ass.
Yeah, because you have to redo or you have to let them go.
Mm-hmm. They're never as strong as when I just do something really scratchy and rough. Yeah, at least gets the feeling down more. Let's see, so piano is here. Annie is here.
Yeah, after being asked what my influences are and thinking of Bouger, I realized like where this starting painting now is kind of stemming from. Like he drew a lot of nymphs and all sorts.
2D is definitely my favourite. And it does feel very bourgeois-y.
Yeah. I love the way he gets like twists and like flow through his figures. Like his figure arrangements are crazy. Crazy cool.
just starting again because I find myself stuck in that loop where I'm keeping something just because I like the face, when actually it might not be working. If I just do it like in stick figures first. So I can try and get the motion down at least. Yeah, I would have to have been very tiny legs, wouldn't I? I was like, this makes sense.
Until it doesn't.
Because I kind of want him to flip his stool. I feel like they should maybe have separate stools. Because it's kind of fun for Aaron to flip what he's been sitting on. It can't flip if Dan's also
sitting on it.
Yeah.
Unless Dan is just like...
Unless he flips Dan off too, and then...
Yeah.
Which could be pretty funny. I'll see if there's room in the music for that, because that'd be kind of fun.
Or Dan just stays on the chair and just flips a full 360 around. He like flips it and Dan just goes...
I don't think that would work just with the movement that Aaron's doing. He's basically just like standing up at the piano and knocking the chair back.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
But let's see if this will work better. See if this is already better, even though it's just like a crappy stick figure. It's better than my last attempt was.
Artistic influences that Hey Pastro has Gendy Tartakovsky, awesome. Steve Ditko, awesome. Salvador Dali, and so many animators online, which include Doig and Swift. Not sure if you've heard of those two.
Oh, that's super duper cool. Yeah, no, those guys are assholes.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust them.
Yeah, I don't trust them at all.
They're misinformed.
They are. And they're just like, they just smell. Have you ever met them?
That hits a little close to home, dear.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mike. They smell lovely. Like pencil shavings and old bits of paper. I kind of want to keep them in the same position screen-wise, so that the eye has an easy time getting from one shot to the next shot. So let me see if I can wangle it so they're a bit closer. So that might be better. I'm trying to err on the side of having Aaron more in the right place. I think you'll be looking at Aaron's face more if I move that to just where he is. Can I get the body over there? Is it possible? Not really. Oh, without really stretching his arms.
There's always a place in your heart for 2D, says Match Vacuum, but they'd be lying if they said the Spider-Verse movie hasn't tipped the scale to low with its sharp stylization choices. That's true. They took a lot of cues from comics, which are a 2D medium usually.
I believe that 2D and 3D animation can live in harmony.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man is a perfect example of just that. Of 2D draw-overs, principles, influences, and cheats coming and being used in 3D animation to make it better.
Yeah.
Just like things that we learn from doing 3D can be brought back into 2D animation to make that better. I think rather than being kept separate,
they should be combined.
Not they should be combined, but they should be seen as one part of the art form.
Yeah, both are like it's all animation, really.
Yeah, it's like whether you draw in charcoal or pencil. I mean, pencil is charcoal, but it's whether you draw in like pastels.
Pencil isn't charcoal.
Some of them are. It's
charcoal pencils are.
Compressed charcoal.
I thought it's graphite. Is graphite a different thing from?
We're diversing. What I'm saying is that saying that someone draws something in pastel and someone draws something in pencil, they're both still drawing.
Yeah.
And how you draw in one can influence how you draw in the other.
Yeah.
You can learn some tricks and take them back over and combine them if you want to.
Still trying to
but they both have awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Good animation is good animation no matter what medium it's in.
I agree. It's really awesome to see an NPR 3D animated movie. NPR. What's an NPR 3D animated movie? Right. It's good match.
Yes. Vow to test and push each other for after days is a marriage vow that I would take. Sounds good. National Public Radio 3D animated movie. That would be something. If only this radio could be animated.
Non-photorealistic.
Yes. That would be really cool. Spider-Man's definitely gone some way too. It's definitely swung that way somewhat.
Ha ha ha
ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Yeah. They are still trying to emulate light and physical properties, so but it would be really cool to see a 3D animated movie where it's just, you know, it has a very strong artistic direction which isn't towards it being very realistic.
Yeah. I want to see the rest of the movie now. People are like freaking out.
Which movie? Which movie? Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Well, you have to wait till it's out.
Yep.
You're just gonna have to wait.
Is it out next year? I'm just gonna have to play the Spider-Man game until it releases. Get my Spider-Man fix.
Yarp.
Yarp.
You see, as soon as I start trying to like actually make it into something, I ruin it. This is my problem.
So I'm trying to make it into something then. Jeez. You already presented yourself the solution.
What do you mean?
Whenever you try to make it into something, you lose it. So stop trying to make it into something. Can't spill sauce on your shirt if you're not wearing a shirt.
That's true. But I do want to learn how to make things
I'm so kidding.
better.
Whoa. Hardly just said Incredibles 2 released today, question mark.
Ooh, maybe. Maybe it did. I have been watching too closely for that one.
I thought you would have been all over that.
Nah.
Did Brad Bird work on the sequel as well?
I'm not sure actually. Not 100% sure on that. The Incredibles is a very, very good movie, but it's one that didn't grab me emotionally, really. So it's not one of my favourites. But I recognise that the storytelling is very, very, very good. It's a lot of people's favourites.
What didn't grab you about it emotionally?
I mean, it's difficult to pinpoint that.
Okay.
It just wasn't that memorable to me.
Okay.
You know, like maybe I'm just cold and heartless. Maybe I can't identify with big families like that. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, I never felt pressured to do sports or anything. I never worried about keeping a family together.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe I'm too selfish to have those kind of concerns. I still cared about the characters doing it, but only in the context of the film. It didn't linger with me afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
And so, though I respect the fact that it's a very good film, it's not one that I would go back to frequently.
Right, gotcha. Even though it's regarded so well.
Mm-hmm.
What about Iron Giant? Did that hit you in the feels?
Not as much as it did with other people.
Oh, okay.
But I saw that one quite late. Like, I hadn't seen it until I was a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that had anything to do with it.
Let me check.
I love the characters in that and the artistry. Like, the drawing is so strong. And I really like the characters.
You would have been 12 when it came out.
Mm-hmm. I didn't see it till I was in university.
Ah, right, gotcha.
Basil the Great Mouse Detective connected with me more.
Apparently, I just searched Iron Giant. Apparently, the Iron Giant is in Ready Player One.
I think everything's in Ready Player One. Oh yeah, Happy Fastro, please do recommend some amazing animation channels. Martin Animation, Nick Dodge Animation, and Ryan Aldis. The latter two are college mates of mine. He's studying animation at the minute. Oh man, that's awesome! Yes!
Super cool.
You've chosen the right thing to study. Congratulations on your career choice. Methinks thou shalt not regret it. I mean, it's difficult, but it's so worth it.
I don't like this.
Maybe just try rubbing it out completely and redrawing it. It's painful, but it works.
It's gone.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Bold move. I was just joking. I'm joking. The look he gave me then was like complete betrayal.
I'm gonna move on.
Oh yeah, I can probably tell people now. The Ninja Sex Party tour with Twerk, that's been happening. Monday was their first show.
Yeah.
And I helped with an animation that gets shown on screen during the gig.
Yeah.
So I did a segment of this animation that gets shown during one of the songs. I'm really excited to see it all finally put together because I haven't seen the final thing yet. And as soon as I do see it,
you're gonna freak out.
Yeah. As soon as I'm able to show people, I'll show people.
Yeah, I may not.
I don't know if
people be allowed until after the tour.
Yeah, people might want to wait until afterwards just to make sure people aren't getting spoiled before they go. But it'll depend what everyone else does. Like, I'll keep my eye out on Twitter and see if anyone starts sharing their stuff. Yeah, my animations are up on stage while Danny's singing, and it's on a big screen, and it's awesome. And I wish I could go and see them very badly, but I can't. But I'm still super chuffed about it.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
You're really knocking it out of the park lately.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, look at that massive seagull landing on that person's balcony. I don't feel like I'm knocking it out of the park. I feel like I'm dropping all of the balls. I promise you guys, a Patreon update is incoming, hopefully today. Things have been a little bit hectic. Inida is quite a cool name too.
Inida?
Mm-hmm. It's a typo, but I like it.
Inida.
Inida. But yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to share that at some point. Hoping that they put in camera shakes where applicable, because there's lots of explosions that happen. Hey, it's my first time animating explosions.
They were pretty good.
They were okay, weren't they?
Yeah.
They weren't the best. They weren't Tibbs explosions, but they were serviceable. You looked at them and you were like, it's exploding. So that's good. What if instead of names we were all given some code numbers at birth? It would have to end up being a really, really long number chain, wouldn't it? Because
there's so many people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you'd have to like do it by district code or something. So G22 would be be like the sector you were born in.
What about you just like, if someone in your family dies, like a father or a mother, you inherit that code. Ooh. And then codes last for longer because they're passed down.
Yeah, you've got an hereditary code. And then you'd have people that have like older codes.
So when you're like, oh, I'm G22, they'd be like, oh, the G22, you're related to the person who did this.
Yeah. And then there'd be a whole sort of whole kind of thing about trying to find unbroken codes or unbroken chains of codes where the bloodline has survived, and then it's like they've got pure genes which allow them to make a vaccine for a virus that is infecting broken coders. And you have to seek out the people with the strong blood.
And just look at the lip sync and thinking that I need to close this mouth here. Because this feels like it needs to happen on it. So it's like, I got it! So we need a closed mouth shape to be it. But yeah, so you guys are studying animation. How are you finding it?
Is there anything you find intriguing?
What kind of animations would you like to make in the future? I got it. This does not last for long enough. This is really difficult stuff. How do you storyboard when it is really hard to tell a story?
Keep pushing.
It's just like having a child.
Childbirth, yeah.
Just keep pushing.
Just keep pushing. Breathe, India, breathe.
Oh, that's horrible.
No, it's not. It's pretty funny.
No, it's
Why
horrible.
is this on my desk?
Because it's yours.
No. It's clearly yogurt and a tea bag in a bowl.
It's yours. I gave it to you as a gift. Don't you like it?
I don't want it.
Oh!
Take it back.
But I tried really hard to get you something you'd like. This is thought. Don't give it back to me.
It's a gift.
Why do you put all your crap on my desk? You can have that and your old business cards. And take this.
What is this?
And your stupid pound coin.
I didn't pick this up. This isn't mine.
And this. This is yours.
It's a banking service for a bank I don't...
We brought it up with the mail.
Oh, did we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Such an asshole.
How dare you? I'm so much more than just an asshole.
It's true. Anatomically, you're correct.
There's an entire terrible person surrounding me. Surrounding the asshole. It teaches the way to Krita. So Happy Fast Show would make kiddie animations with an anime influence.
Cool. It was really cool. Like, I've seen student films where they've made anime. It's so cool.
Yeah. It's awesome. I like that people are like that's influencing their work now. Anime.
Yeah. Anime sensibility.
Because there's a lot of great stuff that we can take from anime. I guess I can leave it in between. Yeah. Oh, I guess I kind of need an in between. I guess I kind of need an in between. Putting in between is what you wanted. He doesn't look like he's looking at the keyboard at all. It's not a keyboard, it's a piano. But regardless, he doesn't look like he's looking at it. I'm trying to fix it. So, what would you guys like to work on if you could choose one dream project? Like anything that either already exists or is being made right now. What would be your ideal thing to work on? Rabbit, what is this? I'm batting a ball. Oh, Rabbit says about to knock it out of the park.
Oh,
that's so nice. Rabbit, thank you.
I love it.
The Rabbit dude was the best.
Put it in the group.
You know Mike hasn't taken off his shirt. Like, the Rabbit shirt. It's been like 5 days.
I've washed it since then. It just dried. And
I know, it just went immediately back on.
It's really comfy.
Aline says, my own comics, which is a good answer. that's something that I would most like to see you do as well, Aline, because I want to read your comics.
I've got it.
And Aline has the regret that most artists have, which is, why can't I just lie down and think about it and it would get done? I know, right? If me just thinking about our projects would make them complete, then I would have so many projects right now, because I think about them pretty much constantly. Yeah, Tibbs, that's awesome. Some of the people Tibbs knows, some of her friends have been working on To Be Heroine because of the anime influence in their work.
That's awesome.
And that's some impressive stuff. I'm laughing. Tibbs says, one dream project for now? I would love to work on a music video. Not as terrifying as a series, and it's a great opportunity to showcase some beautiful stuff.
That's true.
I agree. Thank you for that lay-in, Trashbot. It's very helpful.
If I were offered the opportunity to work in a music video, I would probably say yes. Twice, probably.
Oh, stop you. Yes, yes, you're very witty.
No.
You must eat the nausea away. Aline, it's the only way.
Hungry and nauseous both at once. Ah, that sucks.
The music videos are awesome because you get to support what you're doing with the music, but you don't necessarily have to lip sync it.
That's true, yeah.
So there's lots of different stories you can tell, and the music will really help to pump up the message and the emotion, hopefully.
Hardy says that's why we should do
another music collab.
Sorry, yeah.
I feel like we should finish the first one first.
Yeah, like I tried to put a message out to the people that have shots, and like Grog has finished his coursework and he started working on his shot again, which is cool. I would have appreciated more of a
response.
More of a reply, yeah.
That's always the problem with group projects, though, especially if it's just a fun one where people aren't like necessarily vetted beforehand. You're just like, everyone who's interested, come and grab a shot.
Yeah.
Is people find out it's too much work, or they lose passion for it, or lots of different stuff comes up in their life, either personal stuff or work, and then they feel too ashamed to tell you, so they just run away and never like come back or look at the project again. And so you end up with lots of people who have done stuff not able to show it because the thing isn't complete, and lots of people just vanishing.
Truth bombs here, yeah.
Yeah, it's just natural. Like, it happens every time, so it's not like I didn't think this would happen.
Yeah, you were kind of anticipating it a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if anything, we should just do a cut-off date for that current project, and then call it done, even if we don't have bits for it.
Yeah.
And then we can do another one. Move on to the next one. Like, that might be the best thing to do.
Tibbs offered Elle some assistance in the colouring of her part.
Yeah, that's super cool of you. You see, it's stuff like that where one of the reasons Elle can't do the music video at the minute is because, like, we are giving her tons of stuff to do.
Yeah.
So it's hardly her fault. And that happens the same for a lot of people. It's not necessarily their fault they can't do it. It's just, you know, it's not a priority when it's an unpaid volunteer.
Yeah.
collaboration.
No, it makes sense.
I'd love to do a little episode of something though, where we actually do storyboards and then give people shots.
Yeah.
So there's like a little narrative string. That'd be really fun. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Quantum Schmucks is such a great name. I love it. Private. Ali's been reading about art history. What have you been finding out, Ali?
Been learning all of the history.
That painting is begging for a beach ball.
I think that this might need to be from a lower angle so we can look down onto the keys. That's what I'm feeling at the minute. That's what I'm feeling right now. Rabbit's dream project is to make a mini-series, his plan. It's my ultimate goal with animation. If I can make Quantum Schmucks, I can die happy. You're right, that is a cool name.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would watch it.
If you need help making it, let us know.
Yeah, it's truth. It doesn't totally make sense because it's centered around one character, but I can't not use it as a name. I think it's a good name.
I think it is a great name, yeah.
Javier Fastro says, if you don't mind my asking, what are some of your most favourite films? Animated or otherwise?
Pirates of the Caribbean, first one.
Oh, that is good. Goofy movie.
Goofy movie, yeah.
Goofy movie is one of my favourites. As well as Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank's great. We watched
Rocky. I love Rocky. What was that, Mike?
We watched Shawshank during a storm once. It was pretty cool.
We did. It was like thunder and lightning as he was like escaping in the thunder and lightning.
Yeah.
So it was pretty awesome.
We 4D'd it.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park's a good one.
It's one of my favourites. 500 Days of Summer is another favourite of mine.
Clyde with the Chance Meatballs.
Clyde with the Chance Meatballs and How to Train Your Dragon. Both favourites. Hot Fuzz is really good, Rabbit. I'm also a fan of Alien. Alien and Aliens, both really good. I remember Goofy Movie is my deadline movie.
Like post deadline movie.
So yeah, whenever I've had a very stressful experience and I need like a pajama movie essentially. So there was a time when I had my first interview and I was really crapping my pants and I was really scared. So Goofy Movie was there for me after that. Anytime when I've done like major crunching for 3 or 4 days straight, and I'm super duper tired, Goofy Movie's there for me then. And what I tend to do is I'll just snuggle in front of it and get like ice cream or some snacks, like something bad for me but delicious.
Yeah.
And that will be my way to like not celebrate but just to calm down and wind down afterwards.
Yeah.
Like my bit of comfort. Do you guys have any movies that you keep going back to, like in times of stress or otherwise? Yeah, 500 Days of Summer is a great movie. It's got a really good message that I think isn't heard enough.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, boy meets girl. Sometimes it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes
And
you think someone's
okay.
right for you and they're just not.
Yeah.
It's a very beautiful movie. It also has one of my favourite scenes in cinema ever.
What was that?
It's when the main character goes to a party and the screen splits between what he expects to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much what he expects to happen, but what he hopes to happen. His kind of dream version of it.
Yeah.
And what actually happens.
Ah.
And it's really poignant because I'm sure it's not just me. That's the reason they did it in the movie. But it's so identifiable, that feeling of, oh, maybe we'll do this, and maybe that will happen, and maybe we'll get to do that, and maybe we'll, you know, do that or this. And then you get there and it's just not.
Yes, it's not that.
Like, all of the things that you projected in your head don't come to be.
I don't think I've ever went to a party where it has been what I expected.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the scene to reality versus expectation. It's an amazing scene. Because we all have those thoughts of, maybe we'll get to talk together all night. Like, and I'll get to finally, like, speak to them one-on-one. And we'll play games and hang out and it'll be super cool. And then you get there and it's just like, their time is taken up by other people. They barely notice you're there. No one comes over and talks to you. It's a great scene. Mike's looking at me like he feels sorry for me, but
it's heartbreaking.
I think that happens to a lot of people, and I've never seen it shown so well before. Tips, you're right. I should rewatch that scene just to see it, because it's a really good scene. Everyone should watch that scene. After this stream, everyone go and look that scene up, even if you haven't seen the movie. Just that one scene.
Never heard of Time of Eve.
No, I haven't. So, with Rolando, maybe we'll see it now. Because of your recommendation. Also, Rolando! Welcome to the stream! Yes! Tibbs, that's great. I mean, there's animated birds, how can I not like it? That movie is like a great example of a movie that's shot to show emotions and the way that you see the world before showing reality, which I really appreciate. So many movies try to keep it so real all the time, and I love that 500 Days of Summer is just like, but how would the character feel right now? He'd feel like this. Okay, well, let's create that then.
Yeah.
Instead of just shooting him looking sad or looking happy.
I think a lot of movies do it, just maybe more subtly.
Mm-hmm.
But this one really puts it into your face because they want you to see it too. Like, they want you to
experience it.
Yeah, like, they want you to notice.
Like, do you have any favourite scenes that do that kind of thing? Like, even if it's more subtle, where they try to, rather than shoot things as they are, they shoot things from an emotional standpoint.
Let me think.
It's hard off the top of your head.
Because all movies are color corrected in some way or color graded.
Yes.
So
I love it when the color grading is very, very obvious though. Like when someone is in danger and everything is red.
Yeah.
Like all the lighting is red, like all the background is red, everything's red, and like it makes such an impact.
Like the first movie that I really started to be aware of color grading was probably The Matrix, where they would show the difference between the Matrix world and the real world. Like the Matrix was all greens, yellows, and when he got out, it was all blue.
As a Happy Faster says, Nightmare Before Christmas, all dogs go to heaven, The Crude, Sin City, Kill Bill Volume 1, Suicide Squad are all my personal favourites and influences. That's awesome. Nightmare Before Christmas is such a classic.
I'd resell it.
I also do really like The Crude a lot.
The Crude is a great movie. That fucking scene with the dog.
Time of Eve is about learning about family ties when there is a world of robots who closely resemble humans. That sounds pretty interesting. And Rabbit says, Eternal Sunshine struck such a chord with me, it's crazy. I usually have no interest in romance movies, but it treated the subject in such a human and personal way that felt so damn real. Oh wow, Tibbs, that's really cool. There's one shot in that expectation scene where they're sat at a table and the objects and people in the scene frame the characters in a heart. That's really cool. I didn't notice that when I was watching it. Like, I don't remember that image. That's really cool. Hardick, that's really clever. Hardick says, I like to see in Call Me By Your Name, where the character is having a nosebleed and is very unsettled. So they go and grab ice from the freezer and shut the freezer door, but it doesn't close completely. The open door stays on the screen for a bit, which is very unsatisfying for us as viewers, and then some other character comes and closes it eventually. Like using the freezer to amplify the effect of the situation.
That's really cool.
So it makes the viewer feel tense and uncomfortable, because they know that by leaving that slightly open, we're going to want to close it. So there's a tension and unsettledness that's added to the scene that helps put us in the character's shoes.
But doesn't, like, it's not overpowering, it's just kind of there, looming.
Yeah, thank you, Tips. This is going to drop a screenshot. Oops.
Okay, so this is... I'll zoom in.
Yes.
Expectations.
Oh, that's really clever. Yeah, that's so incredibly clever. And you think about how the set dressers had to, like, for this shot, we have to arrange it like this. Like, some people might think they were just like, okay, people get in the tables, we'll have loud music, it's romantic. But there's so much planning in every shot to get language in there.
Very clever.
That's really clever. Now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it.
Now I want to see what the reality one looks like.
I think in the reality one, they're not sat together at all. It's true. Like, almost everyone is either faced away or has their face obscured by the back of someone's head. So our vision is taken directly to the ones who we can see their face fully while making eye contact.
What about this one?
But I think maybe she wasn't meant to necessarily lean out quite so much. It might just be in that one, like, second clip.
Yeah.
That she happens to be leaning out quite so much.
Yeah.
But I believe the intention is that her face would be half obscured.
She's like, this is my shot.
I think she probably was just laughing and leaning forward because she was laughing and it felt natural to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's great. Oh, Abby Fasto, you're so kind.
Aww.
Thanks. You're making me blush. I'm really glad that you've been having a good time. And you've been, of course, an awesome guest. Like, please feel free to come and hang out anytime. We'll just chat and and hang out and talk about rubbish and talk about some good stuff too sometimes. Do you have to head off, Ski? It says, I think in terms of Call Me By Your Name, it's a very beautiful movie. It barely has any background music or sound effects. Everything is ambience.
That's
Whenever
cool.
there is music, it's because we're expected to focus on it.
There's a part in a game I was playing recently where they just dropped all the ambient sound, all the music, and there's just silence, which hasn't been present in the game before that. It's always been sort of like something happening.
In God of War?
Yeah, and it's when the two characters aren't talking to one another.
Ha!
So there's just like this silence as you're progressing.
Well, that makes sense, yeah. Are they really like, I'm not talking to you now?
No. But it's more like they have a disagreement and they're both kind of human. To which Mimir like breaks the silence and like, oh come on guys. This is getting really unsettling now.
I love the fact that they're just like, I'm not talking to you now.
Yeah. I'm losing a bit of steam on this painting, I think.
No! You can do it! It feels better to have it with that slight down angle here. It just goes into the next frame better. I can probably keep Danny the way he is. Just move him over a little bit.
Yeah, it was really enjoyable to play through match.
Yeah, you seemed like you really enjoyed it, which is awesome. I thought you would, so I'm really happy you did.
Oh yeah. I died so many times.
That's okay.
Yeah. It's usually because I was headbutting something that was higher level than I was though.
I like it when games allow you to do that though. When games will put you into a situation that your character is not necessarily ready for.
Yeah. And they gave me every indication, like the usual way of like their health bars. They turn purple if they're too far ahead of what you could probably handle. And you're still able to defeat them if you're skillful enough.
Yeah.
Like, they give you the ability to block and dodge. You can block some things, you can dodge others. So there's no way for the character to like, no way for the enemies to just overpower you. But if they do hit you, then they take off so much damage that you only have a couple chances and then you're out.
That's one of the fun things I think about being in a world where there's not necessarily bars on it. You can encounter things above your level.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what's happening. This is changing. And I might need it to change frame earlier. Yeah, like that. Oh, guys, storyboarding is so hard. How do you do it when you got to tell story? See. Oh, it's a puppy. There we go. That might be a bit better.
I think I've kicked the wire in the puppy cam accidentally. Hello. Hello.
My God. Okay, that looks better. That's good to know. Yay! That keyframe can go. Get out of here, keyframe. It's probably actually meant to go over there with the other new frame. It's probably meant to be on this one.
Hello, buffaloes. Hello.
God.
Hello. Aww. Hello.
Maybe I could do a camera shake there. To show that he's knocked things over. That could be kind of fun. What if I'll pop a little peg on this and I do a camera shake artificially. This is not the way to do a storyboard. Do not do the way that I'm doing it right now.
The ladies of the fog are having a dab contest. I've tried to rearrange them a little bit. Hello.
See, so now I wonder if I could have Dan just falling over. We'll see if it happens, see if it works. If I pop him onto a different layer, then I can bring him back if it doesn't work. Clear, Dan. We're going on a little trip to layer 4.
So I had the... I had the toy thing next to me.
Everything vibrates except for Dan now.
Everything. He is the stillest.
Let me make sure that I know that this is something that needs to be on by giving it a colour. But yeah, there we go. This needs to be on.
Do you like your box? Do you like the box?
And now I will try drawing Danny falling over. Let's see how that works.
Have you got a snaggle?
Does she have a snuggle too?
Maybe. Aww. Hello. No.
Tibbs is making more camera spinny plans for the animation. Someone should really stop me. I'm not going to stop you, Tibbs. It looks awesome. More spins. More zooms. It really does look cool so far, so...
Yeah, I really like the sense of weight of like when it like the foot kind of drags in the air and during the flip. It's real nice.
I really like the way that you offset the you offset all the limbs off one of the tips. It makes a really pleasing effect.
Cat is asking me very nicely.
Well, it's pretty much time to finish the stream anyway, so we could call it here if you wanted, and you could go and feed her.
Go and feed her. What you got? What you got a box? Oh, is it your box now? You claiming it? Oh. We'll go till 10, I think. If that's cool. We started at 8.
Okay.
Unless you're done.
I'm fine with that.
I love this cat so much. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. No, you. We showed the cat's owner some of the video footage from yesterday's stream, and he was laughing. He thought you were adorable.
You are adorable, though.
Don't give me those eyes. Aww. Patient tail swish of a hungry cat.
Much vacuums. You don't want much. On my desk by noon.
Under the next character's art discussion. The box is in the way. Where's the cat? Buffy's giving me this like non-impressed look, like, what are you doing?
What are you doing, Mike?
I'm trying to attract her to the box. Hello. Hello. Staring deeply into my eyes. I heard that like looking into a cat's eyes is like challenging her, but she looks directly into mine. So I don't know if that's like a loving look or oh, where you going? Oh, okay. Gonna go feed her. Oh yeah, let me go find what's it. Oh.
See?
I see what
I
you're
used the
doing.
patent technique of bribery. Yeah. You got it. Well, I was trying to get to do it to the camera, but you know. There you go, guys.
There you go. Just put it down in front of the camera.
Yeah. That's my finger. You want this? Yeah.
I think that's enough for her.
One more would probably be okay if you wanted to. Oh, it's because I'm taking them away. I'll leave them here until you. Buffy! Okay.
Okay.
Do it where the camera can see it if you can.
You're a star.
She is.
Whoosh. Sorry. That. I'll go find Tibbs's animation. Here you go.
She's eating some of the food she had left over.
Oh, cool.
Ooh. Heck yes, looking amazing.
Some Tibbs animation right there.
Tiff says, Doig, stick your face to the camera and gives a big weekend thumbs up.
I'll give you a thumbs up.
Can you get down there? Perfect.
Science has proven that cats will someday be able to say simple sentences and say things like, "Am I a cat?"
Is that food?
Eileen is like, what bullshit is this? What are you talking about? Obviously, the word they would care to say is feed me. Yeah, pretty much.
So it kind of works with him falling over backwards off the bench. I feel like I have to actually draw that bench in though to make it clear what's happening.
Buffy won't be back.
No, she's eating now, so probably not. That is the spindliest chair leg I've ever drawn in my entire life. Might need a little bit more heft.
Maybe I could get a better angle. Ah, that's something to think about in the future. Oh, wait.
Who by gum? Have you come to say thank you?
She's come for more. She's stalking her prey.
She's literally looking for more of them.
Just gonna sit there and scratch herself.
Hey there.
Hello.
Yeah.
I just want to say that I didn't do anything.
Uh-huh.
I'm running away. Hello.
So it kind of works with him getting up off the stool. I'm going to see if I can take everything back like 2 frames before, which may unsync it a little bit, but I think it'll make it read clearer.
She's going to be wearing a poncho. Awesome. Tibbs is going to animate that back-looking character with a poncho.
Yes. Ponchos and jumping equals fun animation. So that means that instead of this shot, if we're going to keep it, we'd have to have Dan just getting up next to Aaron instead.
Oh, the rabbit, that's great.
That's awesome. That's so good. Oh my gosh. Roxanne, it is a puffy cam. But she's gone. She got what she wanted from us and she left. You see, it would have been cool to have him standing on this, but I obviously didn't have any clue how I was composing this. Can I fix it?
So good. Is the box? No. I did a doodle with Buffy that might turn into a little pixel version of her. I think I actually did. I not send it? No, I did it from my phone to Discord. Roxanne's like, sees Buffy. This is the greatest day of my life.
Did you get to see her? I think Roxanne may have been too late.
No, I think she must have seen her.
Oh, awesome! I was going to say you could shake the matchbox, and that'd probably bring her.
No, okay. No, because she just got treats and she'll actually think that we're going to give her more.
Yeah,
so
that's why she would come.
I know that.
You just like doing it all the other times of day.
Well, we just gave her treats, so I smell like treats. It would be such a tease. It'd be so bad.
You're the one who's always shaking a matchbox at her.
Yeah, but that's when I don't have treats, and therefore it's not as much of a bad thing.
It's not as much of a lie when I definitely don't have the thing.
Yeah, like there are treats we could give her, and therefore shaking the matchbox is like, there is treats, but you're not getting. Hello.
Is she back? Oh, she didn't even need the matchbox shaking.
No.
Look.
Hello.
She's here.
I need a better angle because she tends to like get it.
Hello.
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 She's not disruptive at all.
Not even a little bit. Let me.
Where did you? Okay.
Move the cam back.
Oh, she's over there. I see. Now she won't even come close. Stupid cat. Maybe if I hide. Nah, I should just do that. Came for art, stay for cat. The cat cam is such a new important feature to the stream. She's adorable though.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
I need to figure out the ending bit.
Aha, I'm finding it.
Well, Mike, I think maybe we should call the stream because you're off and I'm trying to figure this out. I'm not going to be able to talk too much when I'm trying to keep my brain on it.
Okay, I'm back. We were gonna go though. It's a natural progression from the snow cam from a few months ago. It's very true. And the one little play.
You can play with it all you want.
Yeah, she's a play.
I looked at her and she freaked out. See, how pointed at the door is it? They couldn't see that, could they?
They could, yeah.
Could they? Because that was amazing.
Oh, she's such a skittery cat. I love it. Okay, I think we'll go. We'll end on that high.
Yes. You hear the bell. The bell tolls. The Buffy cometh. She's still hunting it. She was staring at it from behind the bag.
Really?
Yeah.
Um,
Anywho,
we're on.
thank you guys for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow. And good luck with all your projects today. Good luck with sleep, if that's where you're going.
Or if you're gonna go to work, good luck with that too.
Have a great day.
And if you're gonna have lunch, that's a cool one.
Enjoy it.
If you're gonna go to the park, then it's cool too.
Roll around.
Take care, everyone, and may the rest
Of your day with
adventure.
adventure. Bye-bye.
Bye bye now.